Meron 5 impossible expectations that's causing a lot of communication problems. I run training on assertive and effective interpersonal communication. And my session always starts with this question. Ano sa tingin ninyo ang effective communication? And these 5 expectations always come up and I have to debunk them. Una is that effective ang communication kung naintindihan ka kagad nung kausap mo sa isang sabi mo pa lang. That is unrealistic expectation because masyadong maraming communication barriers that will hinder the person from understanding you. It's not even the way you say it. It could also be the way the person received the message. So, impossible expectation yan. Second, effective ang communication kung nakikinig na mabuti yung kabilang partido, no? Do sa two-way communication process. And I can tell you na kahit na nakikinig kang mabuti, posible na iba ang intindi mo doon sa sinasabi ng speaker. Kung meron akong picture ng isang bahay sa utak ko at kahit i-describe ko pa yan sa'yo, your picture in your mind will be different. Para maging malinaw at magkaroon ng shared understanding, you need not just one-way communication, not just two-way communication, but a looping communication that leads to shared understanding. Pangatlo, dapat maintindihan agad, hindi pa ulit-ulit ang tanong. Maraming mga communicators or speakers, supervisors, managers, ang naiinis sa masyadong maraming tanong. As a matter of fact, dapat encourage mo yung maraming tanong because that is the only way you can have a shared understanding. If you or the other person is able to clarify if you have already achieved that shared understanding. Pang-apat, dapat ma-appreciate ng mga tao yung intention or yung goodness ng idea na pinipresent mo. Just because you think something is good and that your intention is well, is that people will automatically agree with you. Dahil meron tayong tatlong bagay na maaaring nagkakaiba tayo. Focus, no, kung saan siya nakatuon ng pansin, anong importante sa kanya. Perspective, yung perspektibo mo at perspektibo ng isang tao. And perception, how you see things and how they see things. Panglima is that disagreeing is disrespecting. Madalas ko naririnig yan sa mga usapan. Hindi ako agree sa sinasabi niya kaya lang ayokong i-disrespect or I have to respect this person's opinion. Pwede ba? Pwede tayong mag-disagree sa isa't isa and still be able to respect each other. Hindi siya magkadugtong. So, tandaan po natin, in order for communication to be effective, it should be close, it should be looping until we're able to have a shared understanding that even if you're listening, you have to check if your understanding is correct and that you have to ask many questions until everything is clear and recognize that disagreements on the issue, on understanding and solutions, just make the solution better. And then finally, disagreeing is not disrespecting. I hope this helped.